Modifications and other methods of Gustafson's method. Gustafson was the foundation, but researchers modified his method to make age estimation simpler, more objective, and more accurate. Let's see what each one changed. First, Dalits. Dalits in 1962 reduced the 6 criteria to 4: adhesion, periodontosis, secondary dentin, and root transparency, and developed a modified regression equation using these 4 variables. Then Bang and Ram in 1970 simplified it to just one criteria: root dentin transparency. The length of the translucent zone increased with the age. Because root dentin becomes increasingly translucent with age, beginning near the apical or root end and progressing coronally. Johnson in 1971 keep all the 6 criteria but introduced 7 grades from 0 to 3.5 point intervals like 0 to 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3, and used simple regression. In simple words, all 6 criteria were combined with each one given its own weight in the age equation. Then Maples in 1978 simplified the method to just 2 criteria: secondary dentin and root transparency, and gave equation for individual tooth. Then Kashyap and Koteshwar Rao in 1990 focused on objectivity. Instead of subjective scoring, they used actual measurement of attrition, secondary dentin, root translucency, and cementum opposition, converted them into the index values, and used regression derived relationship to estimate age. Like you look measurement in mm, divide by a standardized tooth measurement and into 100, obtain an index. Then from these regression relationship they derived constants or multiplication factors. So estimate age from 8 plus d plus t plus c divided by 4, which is the average those 4 age estimates. Then Lamendin in 1992 used 2 simple parameters: periodontal recession and root dentin transparency, making adult age estimation faster and more practical. And Solem in 1993 expanded the approach by combining dental changes with additional variables such as tooth color, surface characteristics, and sex using regression analysis. That's the evaluation from Gustafson subjective scoring towards simpler and more quantitative age estimation. So it has advantages like improve accuracy and reliability, reduce subjectivity in scoring, adaptable to different population. Some methods are faster and simpler. Root dentin transparency shows the highest correlation with the age, but the main limitation is it requires mostly extracted or intact teeth. Microscopic examination is time consuming. Scoring may vary between examiners, not applicable in children, need skilled operator and good microscopy.